This is the new Kodiaq, Skoda's family SUV, and we're going to find out how it stacks up as a tow car. With new looks on the outside, a redesigned interior and an updated infotainment system, Skoda has brought the Kodiaq right up to date. There are new engine options too, including a plug-in hybrid, which should appeal in particular to company car drivers. But unlike some manufacturers, Skoda has kept faith with diesel. There's a 150 horsepower diesel engine and also this model, the 193 horsepower diesel 4x4. It's a specification which, on paper, should make this car very well suited to towing. In the course of this review, we'll focus first and foremost on what the Kodiaq is like as a tow car, but we'll also consider what it's like to drive every day. We'll have a good look around inside this 7-seat interior, and we'll consider the car's value for money and running costs. Only when we've taken all of those different things into account will we deliver our verdict.
When you've watched the video, please do remember to click like and to subscribe to the Camping and Caravanning Club's YouTube channel. Click on the notification button to make sure you never miss a video again. For our towing test, we've borrowed an Eldis Osprey 550 from Raymond James Caravans in Atherstone. The Eldis has a mass in running order of 1,259 kilograms, making it a 68% match for the Kodiaq, which has a curb weight of at least 1,846 kilos, depending on the specification.
The Kodiaq's diesel engine is well suited to towing. With 193 horsepower and 295 pounds-feet of torque, it's got plenty of muscle for towing a caravan. In fact, it's handling the Eldis quite easily and feels as if it could easily manage a heavier caravan. If you ask the car for a quick burst of acceleration when overtaking, the gearbox can be a little bit hesitant to change down, but otherwise performance is very strong. And what's more, being a 4x4, the Skoda takes hill starts in its stride, even in wet weather. It's a stable tow car too. It can stand comparison with the likes of the Kia Sorento and the Hyundai Santa Fe. It tows straight and true.
The Kodiaq is an enjoyable car to drive and travel in from day to day, as well as when towing.
Without the weight of a caravan on the back, the Skoda accelerates very strongly. The engine can sound a bit gruff if you work it hard, but it settles into the background once you're at a steady speed. And cruising along like that is really what the Skoda is best at. The suspension is well judged so that it's a quiet and comfortable car to cruise along in. For a reasonably big and tall car, the Kodiaq handles well, although perhaps it's not quite as keen to change direction as the new Volkswagen Tiguan. If you're parking the car, it's, yes, quite big, but you've got front and rear parking sensors and you've got a rear view camera, so there's no excuse for any parking bumps or scrapes.
Let's take a good look inside the cabin.
Inside, the Kodiaq remains a roomy and practical car, especially if you're sat in the front, where there's plenty of head and leg room, and there's plenty of adjustment too for the steering wheel and for the driver's seat. It adjusts electrically, and there's lumbar support as well, which is also an electrical adjustment. There's good storage dotted around the cabin, including, would you believe, door bins in your door bin. Obviously that's, you know, you're not going to buy the car because it's got these little takeaway door bins, but it is a nice, useful feature, I think. You've got cup holders here, you've got wireless charging, you've got more storage under the driver's armrest, so in general plenty of storage in the front of the car. The infotainment system has been uprated. You now get this 13-inch screen, and it's very crisp, very clear, and quite easy to use for a system with so many capabilities. It's nice to see though that the heating and ventilation controls have been kept separate from the touchscreen. I think that's less distracting to use on the move. And another feature that helps avoid distraction, you've got a personal digital assistant who you can call upon, use voice commands to set a navigation destination or ask for the interior to be a bit warmer. Whatever you need, you can ask your personal digital assistant to do it for you. So that's the front of the car. Let's take a look at the back. So there's decent space here in the middle of the car. Headroom is very good. Legroom is also pretty good, especially when you think, well, this driver's seat is set up for me. I'm 6'3", and I can fit in here reasonably comfortably, albeit with my knees just touching the front seat. For people of more normal size, there is plenty of legroom. You get air vents between the front seats to keep everybody at a comfortable temperature, and in this model, the SEL spec, there are also heated outer middle seats. You get a couple of USB-C ports down there and a 12-volt socket, so there's no excuse for anyone's tablet or mobile phone to run low on puff. If you're travelling with younger children, then you'll want to use these Isofix mounting points. You get Isofix mounts on both outer rear seats, and something you don't get in all cars, but is a really useful feature if you ever have to travel with a child on your own. There are Isofix mounting points in the front passenger seat as well. While the middle row is quite accommodating, the third row is altogether more cramped. It's better suited to children rather than adults, even if you slide the middle row forwards a bit. So, with all 7 seats upright, you still get a reasonable amount of boot space, but probably enough for a weekly shop rather than your holiday bags. There's a little bit more room than you think though, because this false floor moves and reveals a bit more storage, and you can use this area to store the luggage cover when it's not in use. If you don't have anyone sat in the third row, you can lower these seats, and then you really do have plenty of room for your bags. And if you need even more space, then tug on these levers, and that lowers the middle row too and gives you an absolutely huge luggage space. The maximum download on the tow ball is 100 kilograms, and the electrics are on the side of the tow bar here, so there's no reaching under the bumper to slot the plug home.
The tow bar adds £1,270 to the price of the Kodiaq. With the 193 horsepower diesel engine and SEL specification, the Kodiaq costs £46,225 at the time of our test in the autumn of 2024. Given that this is a top-of-the-range car, that price compares well with rivals like the Hyundai Santa Fe and Volkswagen Tiguan. Fuel bills should be reasonable, with an official combined figure of 42.2 to 42.8 mpg. We saw 29.9 mpg while towing the eldest around our economy route.
Incremental but worthwhile updates have kept the Skoda close to the top of its class. If you regularly use all 7 seats, then maybe there are 1 or 2 cars with more room in the third row, but otherwise this is a spacious and comfortable car. As a towing vehicle, it really benefits from Skoda's decision to keep diesel in the range for a few more years yet, with strong performance, excellent economy and very impressive stability.
Don't forget to subscribe for more tow car, caravan, camping and motorhome videos, and click on the notifications button to make sure you never miss a new video.